and gentlemen, before we start this presentation, I would like you to please raise your hands if you have ever dozed off during class. Thank you. Now, we think that starting from this small unfocus in class, it can gradually become the cause of your academic downfall era.
So there's a quote by John C. Maxwell that says, "The secret of your success is found in your daily routine," which means our routine, even the smallest one, can affect to our life, especially our academical progress. So from John C. Maxwell's quote, we can conclude that the small lack of focus during class can cause a negative academical impact.
And here we have the Southeast Asia's Human Development Index. The Human Development Index is a statistic created by the United Nations to measure a country's average achievements in terms of healthcare, education, and standard living conditions. And as you can see, Indonesia scores pretty low. This motivates our government to create the 7 habits of great Indonesian children in hopes of reaching the ambition of Indonesia's golden generation in 2045. And so we asked 50 students about their 7 habits. Here we asked them about their sleep. What hours do you usually sleep? Well, in average, it seems that the majority of them sleep in between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, the average teenager needs around 8 hours of sleep to function ideally. Now, so if you get sufficient sleep, you'll get lots of benefits, such as, for example, you'll be able to focus more on class, and therefore your grades will be much better. And then we asked them, what do you usually have for breakfast? Well, apparently the majority of them seem to be eating a hearty meal for their breakfast, and with light snacks being second place. And those who have ate a full breakfast also reported that they have more energy to sustain themselves throughout the day. And those who eat light snacks, however, they have lesser energy to sustain themselves. And so if you eat enough food, you'll be able to focus more on your class, and you'll be more able to sustain yourself throughout the day, whether it's stamina or academically.
Now, let's move on to physical activities. Most of our respondents agreed that they exercise regularly aside from physical activities at school. And we also learned that most of these respondents seem to be much more stable in health and less likely to fall sick. Added with the fact that they also reported that exercising helps them store their stamina better and also helps them rest better. Therefore, enhances their focus for class and then also enables them to attend class much more regularly. Second of all, there's also this learning habit. From our survey, we found out that most of the students who voluntarily engage in literary activities to be much more sensible about non-academic topics such as politics, culture, and arts. These respondents are also, from observation, to be one of the individuals to have a strong English speaking skill. This suggests that learning and studying extends its benefits far beyond general knowledge.
So there is the group that mix of introverts and extroverts, but all agree that socializing is crucial for emotional development. Now we can move to the faith. Many respondents stated that they have strong faith, and also many respondents also start all their activities by praying. So this shows that all their activities can run smoothly.
Ladies and gentlemen, all of those lists of numbers in your report cards aren't just there coincidentally. Those are the results of your hard work.
But whether your hard work is impactful or not is determined with your habits.
Remember, the secret in your success is in your routine.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's create a golden generation by applying the 7 habits of great Indonesian conscious movements within ourselves.
Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.